Hi, I'm the Ankit they were talking about. Get ready for a recap of my unbelievable journey. Now, you must be wondering, where did this journey begin? Well, from the day I landed in Norway for college. But it's extremely important to be on the right track when you're studying abroad. So I was on the tracks, starting from Bergen to Copenhagen and then to Munich. And being on these tracks for a long time can be a little bit too expensive as a student. So I got two things, an EU rail pass and the mental ability to move slightly aside from the track and spend a few hours at the station to save on accommodation costs. It was extreme, I know, but I had developed a willpower strong enough to freeze anything that could water down my plans. So naturally, I took a flight to Iceland, one of the coldest places on earth. Now, traveling as a student is like basically living like a student. You have to look for ways to cut down as many expenses as possible. So I could have flown directly from Munich to Iceland, but instead I took a train from Munich to Milan and then flew to Iceland. 8 days in Iceland were enough to make me crave sunny days. So I flew back to Milan and packed my bag to go to Lyon. Now, Lyon is a city of royalty and crossroads, but it's also the city where my friend has a house. So stay was sorted, no card swipes needed. So Lyon was very chill. It made me feel extremely relaxed and at ease. But then I realized something. I only have 3 months to make the most of my term break. So I did something extreme. I went from Lyon to Amsterdam, from Amsterdam to Vienna, from Vienna to Budapest, and from Budapest back to Vienna and then back to Lyon. And then went to Paris, where I watched Lionel Messi play at Parc des Princes. And then I slept at a station. Another benefit of traveling by train is that you can carry your luggage without any additional charges. And just have a blanket handy in case you decide to make the station bench your makeshift bed. And then I went to Barcelona. I rented a car there and then drove from Barcelona to Madrid and then to Sevilla. I used a combination of trains and buses to commute and spent around 600 euros. And I would have spent a lot more, but thank God for my EU rail pass. And for travel within the city, I used a city rail pass, all of which I paid using my Niyo Global card. And even for the match tickets, saving on every transaction that I make. अब इतना कुछ save कर ही लिया था, तो I thought might as well take a flight from Sevilla to the island of Mallorca. But I guess fortune favors the brave. I got the return tickets for 2,000 rupees. This made me believe in my destiny. It was my destiny to make the most of my term duration. So I realized I did not need money. I just needed that sign from the universe. I went back to Sevilla and then to Algarve for probably the best experience of my life, skydiving. Free falling from 15,000 feet and overlooking 3 countries. फिर क्या? The skydiving gave me such a rush that I decided to go on another spree. From Algarve to Lisbon, from Lisbon to Madrid, from Madrid I flew to Milan, from Milan to Rome, to Naples, to Florence, to Pisa, to Cinque Terre, and then finally to Como. And just like last time, my EU rail pass and my Niyo Global card were my best friends, and I saved on tons of money. And the 3 months were coming to an end, but I made the long way back from Como to Lille and then to Paris. In the last 3 months, I must have swiped my Niyo Global card at least 300 times in 13 countries. And every time I swiped the card, I saved on forex charges. But naturally, attendance kam pad gayi, but memories.